So we all try to help each other. It's just like that. But you know, it's all good when people come up broken. Everybody's struggling together and nobody has nothing. That's when you see everybody the most tightest, and they stick together and they're ready to run anywhere, run through anything. But when you get some money, the urgency of taking the risks seems to calm down, and people's views and opinions seem to differ, and that's when it becomes a test of your faith and shit like that. So that's what I mean by money ain't a thing. The thing can break the crew up. So that's where it stems from. It's just, you know, if one person ends up making more money, that could breed jealousy amongst your crew. Like that's why I got a song called Frenemies. It's just so crazy that, you know, you can grow up like two peas in a bucket, and somehow when money comes in the pot for some strange reason, you start separating, and it just gets crazy from there. But you know, only the good niggas stick together. Only the good niggas. You know what I mean? So right now we still making money. Who knows in 10 years? Hopefully we just as thick as we are now. But by that time, I hope everybody got enough money so we don't have to speak to each other. Cause I ain't gonna be rapping too much longer.
As an artist from B-More, how does No fit into this New York borough controversy rap scene in New York right now, being signed by a New York-based independent label?
I fit in easy. I mean, it wasn't too hard. Like New York and Baltimore, we got a love-hate kind of relationship anyway. Like just from the street, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of New York and B-More. You know what I'm saying? Like so we already sort of took to each other's cultures anyway. You know what I mean? Like the Pike only 3 hours down the road. You know what I'm saying? So fitting into the whole New York way of doing things wasn't hard. You know what I'm saying? New York is the Mecca in terms of the way they dress, the way they talk, the way the music was. Like it was the Mecca. It was where hip hop began. So a lot of Baltimore picked up on that. So I was already sort of privy to the culture before, you know, I ever even moved to NY. You know what I'm saying? So once I got here, I knew how to walk, how to talk, how to move. You know what I'm saying? Because the hood is the hood wherever you go. And I done been to a whole lot of hoods. You know what I'm saying? So, but the camaraderie is rare. Can't really find that. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just chemistry because I don't click with niggas like that. You know what I mean? So I think this is just God in terms of how I fit with this family because I've never really fit with a clique before. You know what I mean? So I just think right now it's just in the stars that I'm BYRDGANG and it all just fits so perfectly.
Well, Jim, I'm from Southside. I hear a lot of people in the streets saying that if Jim Jones and 50 got together, that the rap game would be so tight. What's your response on that?
I think that'd be kind of fly. I might could go hard. Me and 50 sat there and talked about that a couple times and shit like that. You know, we just waiting for the right opportunity, wait for the right space, wait for the right music. I mean, shit like that it kind of happens magically or organically if it were to happen and shit like that. But I'm not opposed to it. I mean, you know, we represent New York in probably two of the illest ways that people have seen in the past few years as far as youngsters coming up on a supreme hustle. I mean, shouts to him. He cornered the game for a long time and made a lot of money. But as far as me, I cornered the game also and made a lot of money. You know what I mean? So some people might be broke to most of them rich, so I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? So the music would just play in nice. Plus it'd be good. It's good for the sport. You know what I mean?
So at this time, if everybody's wondering what an individual has in their iPod or what they have in their ride, what they listening to, what is Jim listening to? What is No listening to? What is Vicky listening to?
I'm listening to BYRDGANG. Right, man? I don't take nothing. I don't put nothing else in. Be honest with you.
Listening. We a little self-absorbing. I listen to a lot of our music. For the most part, I won't keep it funky. I keep the Tupac in there. I keep the Big in there. I keep the old J joints in there. Those are, you know what I mean? I definitely keep those on deck. I had the Weezy joint, was listening to that a couple times just to see what Weezy was doing and shit like that. You know what I mean? Jeezy, I listened to his shit a couple times when his shit came out, so I run through the music just to get that feel and shit like that, just to see what's going on. But for the most part, we self-absorbing or we listening to the radio. You know what I mean?
So
I still playing that stuff.
Yeah, and the radio playing that shit. So
on your bio, no, Money First was the start of your first sentence. There's a group out in Trenton, New Jersey, claiming the name Money First. Is there any affiliations, or are those words from a profound G from Baltimore?
Oh, no. On that, I think what it is just the way that the words are combined. You know what I'm saying? First actually starts a whole new sentence.
Okay.
So the fact that those two
So we
words
can say-
together.
So
Yeah.
we can say words from a profound G from Baltimore.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, I guess you can say that. I'll take that. I take that. But no, it's no affiliation, though.
No.
But money is first, though.
Ah, wow. So leaving here, what would you like for the streets to know about that they don't know? History-wise, a lot of people's trying to figure out how you all came into plan. I know you've been with BYRDGANG for a while, but what would you like to just leave at this point?
I think a gem that I learned is you don't have to chase what you naturally attract. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats, they try so hard to attract the bitches, the cars, the money, the spotlight, the respect. And I just think if you just walk in the door and you just be yourself, just be who you are and what you are, and be comfortable in your own skin, I just think whatever blessings are meant for you, they just gonna fall into your lap. You know what I'm saying? And I think that makes everybody else comfortable. You know what I'm saying? To be themselves. You know what I mean? So I just think niggas need to stop trying to be superheroes, stop trying to be, you know what I'm saying, Sonny and Michael from The Godfather and Tony, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just think niggas just need to be, you know what I'm saying? They just need to be themselves.
Motherfucking self. Stop wearing all that fucking fake
All the
jewelry.
fake jewelry and all, you know what I mean?
Shit ain't
So
right.
that's the gem I would say. Just be you, man. Don't be afraid to discover who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
They said that BYRDGANG, MOB, no members was recruited at this time. Is MOB at a foundation right now, or is there room for?
There's always room for good music and people that's gonna contribute to this money. If you're an artist and you feel you got a shot and you're talented enough and you got it, then why wouldn't I want to do business with you? You think I'm a businessman first, besides everything else. I was an artist second, so I'm always thinking business.
And I just want to leave off with this one. How do you feel about the game saying none of the New York rappers not wanting to stand up and do a song with him for Sean Bell and literally pouring out tears, saying that?
I don't know about that because he didn't call my phone and ask me, so I couldn't answer that question. I mean, I know Gang personally, so I didn't get that call and shit like that. But why wouldn't I want to do? We actually did a song for Sean Bell.
Yeah, great city,
So and I don't know about that one, but you know, shouts to the Gang and all that. Salute to the G Gang.
Well, I was looking at Paula's status again on the internet. I look at a lot of internet things because I look for reviews. They saying that MOB's album, Rest in Peace to Stack Bundles, should top off 08 summer. Do you feel that this is gonna be, this album right here will be the mark for you in putting MOB together?
This definitely is the mark of setting the foundation, and now sky's the limit. We can build the buildings as high as we want. I mean, it's to showcase all the artists we have. I think everybody's done a tremendous job as far as Marvin on the album and the music we picked and shit like that. Like, this is just a start. People have no idea, and it still remains Dipset and Diplomat, but fortunate enough to continue and do business on my own regards as far as going in one direction with my own thoughts. So we about to mob, and this is definitely the foundation. And for them to say that we topping off the 08 summer, that's hella fire. I mean, because there's a lot of people that came out as far as solo artists, and a lot of people that came out as far as groups and shit like that. And, you know, we just give it our all. You know what I mean? We don't proclaim to be none, but what we are.
And to add to that, what I love about us collectively is that we don't really try hard. Like, we just do us, man. Like, we don't sit there and try to come up with concepts and
It's
shit.
life. It's just
We
life.
just spit our life. You know what I'm saying? And if we feel a beat, somebody go and do the hook, then we race and fight to see, because it's only 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? Some songs we doing 8 bars a piece for everybody to get on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I love the organic that takes place with Bird Gang, man. And like Jim said, y'all have no idea. Trust me, what's about to happen.
It's all
None.
good. It's all
None.
good.
So Jim,